You sit at the dealership desk and the monthly payment looks manageable. But the real question is not, can I afford the payment? It is, what will this car actually cost my household? By the end, you will know which option wins on total cost, where maintenance and depreciation hide, and what to check before signing anything. The monthly payment is the loudest number because it feels real. It hits the account, it shapes the week. But it is not the same as the cost of owning and exiting the car. The better test is total cost of ownership. In plain English, that means everything the car takes from the household over the full period, minus anything you still own at the end. So let us set one clear objective. We are not choosing the flashiest car or the easiest payment. We are choosing the option with the lowest 5-year cost while keeping future borrowing power as healthy as possible. To make the comparison fair, imagine the same kind of family SUV decision. One household leases new, one buys new, one buys a well-checked used car after the steepest early value drop. Leasing feels clean. The upfront cash can be lower, the car is newer, and the payment can be predictable. For some salary-packaged workers, the tax setup may help too, but the lease is not magic. You must check limits where rules, fees, and any residual or balloon amount. If those terms do not fit your real life, the neat payment can become messy. Buying new feels more certain. You get warranty, current safety tech, a known service history, and at the end of the loan, you may still own something with resale value. The catch is that a new car often loses value faster than the loan balance falls early on. That invisible loss is depreciation, and it is usually the biggest cost people forget. Buying used feels less glamorous, but it can be very rational. Someone else has already absorbed the steepest early depreciation, and your starting price is lower. The catch is maintenance uncertainty. You need a pre-purchase inspection, a clear title check, a real service history, and money set aside for tires, brakes, battery, fluids, and surprise repairs. In the article's simple 5-year model, the used path comes in around $35,000 out of pocket after running costs and estimated resale value. That is why it is the cost winner. Buying new with a loan is around $51,000 in the same style of model. You get certainty and ownership, but you pay for interest, insurance, and that heavy early depreciation. The lease path sits around $47,000 in this model if you return the car and walk away. It can look cheaper than buying new, but you may finish with no car in the driveway. So here is the honest midpoint question. Are you trying to minimize total dollars out, or are you paying extra for certainty, convenience, and a newer car experience? Both are valid. They are not the same objective. Depreciation is not a bill in the mail. It is the value that disappears between purchase and resale. On a new car, that first drop can be the largest hidden cost of the whole decision. In the article's first-year example, depreciation is estimated at $9,000. That is bigger than the normal running cost stack, and it explains why the cheapest payment can still be an expensive car. Maintenance is not just scheduled servicing. It includes tires, brakes, battery, fluids, wipers, inspections, and repairs that arrive with age. New cars reduce that uncertainty. Used cars need a bigger maintenance buffer. But here is the important part. For a normal family car, the extra maintenance risk on a good used car often does not outweigh the depreciation saved by avoiding brand new pricing. Now add the home loan layer. A lease payment or car loan repayment is a household commitment. A lender may treat it as money already spoken for, which can reduce borrowing power. That is why a smaller car commitment can be powerful. It may not feel exciting, but it can keep the household more flexible when a mortgage, deposit, or renovation is also in the plan. Leasing can still win for some people. It may suit a worker with stable employment, predictable employer support, useful salary packaging terms, and a clear plan for the end of the lease. Buying new can win when certainty matters most. If warranty, safety features, known history, and low repair stress are worth paying for, the higher cost may be a deliberate choice. But if the objective is clear and narrow, Lowest 5-year cost with maintenance and depreciation included. The well-chosen used car is the winner. Buying new wins comfort. Leasing wins only when the contract genuinely fits. Before signing, build 3 quotes side by side. Lease quote, new loan quote, used car price plus inspection and maintenance buffer. Then compare the full 5-year household cost, not just the payment. Tonight, check 6 things: total payments, residual or balloon, likely resale value, maintenance buffer, insurance, and whether the payment affects a home loan plan. That is the real car decision. That is the car decision stripped back. Monthly payment is not the number. Total cost is. Know your objective, run the full numbers, and the right option becomes much easier to see.